Video tutorial is for one of our features called the Resource Picker. So if you're signed into your digital SLP account and you go to your dashboard, you'll see that there are these tabs across the top of your dashboard. And today we'll be talking about the Resource Picker, which is a great way to discover new materials and resources that you haven't tried yet. And when you're looking for your resources to use, we do have two other options for finding them. We have a search feature, which is great, especially if you're looking for something pretty specific. And then we also have a roadmap, which lays out a whole year's worth of resources month by month, separated out by goal area. So that can be really helpful in your long-term planning, especially. But today we'll be focusing on the Resource Picker. So I'll just go ahead and click on that tab. And then the first page that pops up will ask us what target area the student is working on. So just for an example today, I'll click on articulation. And then you'll see that different options for the sounds will pop up. And so you can select the sound that your student is working on. I will go ahead and select our blends just as an example. And then down here at the bottom, you'll see that there's an option to select the position that the sound will be in. Or you can also select any, and then the sound will be in multiple positions. And so I'll go ahead and just leave any selected here this time. And I'll click next to go to the next page. And here it will ask us what grade the student is in, and we can select a grade level, or just like the previous page, we could leave any selected. I'm going to go ahead and select K through 2 just as an example, and then we'll click next. And here we'll start to think about this particular student that we're working with and what is most motivating for them. So many students, of course, love interactive games, so that would be an option to select. Or perhaps the student is a student who actually needs fewer visuals and distractions and something more text-focused would be better. We could select that option. Or maybe the student really loves colorful images and pictures, and so we could select that option. Since many students do love games, I'll go ahead and select that choice, and then we'll click Submit in order to get our options for resources to use. So I'll click that right there. And then you'll see for this particular selection, it turned out that there were 17 results, and usually you will get multiple results. And here they are displayed in the carousel format. And so to click through and see the different options that you have, you can use the arrows here just to click through and see what's there. You can click to the right and then back to the left if you'd like. If you'd like to see the resources in a grid view, you'll go up here to the top left and you can click on Grid. And then that will display more of the activities on a single page. And this probably looks familiar because it's very similar to the format for the results in the search function. So you can scroll through, see what's there. And then if you would like to go back to the carousel view, you'll just click on the carousel icon here, and that will take us back. And one thing I really like about the carousel view is that the pictures of the cover pages for each activity are a bit bigger, and so it's easier to click through and get a better sense of the different activities as you're deciding which one you might want to use with your student. One other thing to note on this page is that you can use this drop-down menu here to the right to change how the results are sorted. So right now they're sorted randomly, but you could click the drop-down menu and change it so it sorts by newest, oldest, popularity, trending, or they could be in alphabetical order as well. So if you find an activity that you want to try with your student, you would go ahead and click on it and do the activity. If you would like to start over or do a search for a different student, you would come up here to the top right and click Start Over. And then that will take you back to that initial page where you select the goal area that your student is working on. And then you can follow through the same process to meet the needs of that particular student. So this is just a really great way, again, to discover some new options that you might not have tried yet. And I really hope you enjoy working with this feature, and I hope that it makes your life as an SLP just a little bit easier, or even a lot easier every day.